goal was always to move into hotels. Always really, I guess, liked the experience of going to a resort or a hotel as a child, and really wanting to look at delivering that for someone I thought would be quite fun. I wanted to get into the InterContinental Hotels group, what they used to call the iGrad program. It's now called the Future Leader program. So I started off as an internship out at the Holiday Inn Auckland Airport, and then I started that 18-month program at the Crowne Plaza Auckland, and during that Future Leader program I worked around all the different areas and departments, learnt some key fundamentals on how to manage them. I got a role as the guest relations manager, so that was a full focus on guests and how we can bring a beautiful true hospitality experience through to them. I actually had a great conversation with our Executive Housekeeper up in Auckland, who didn't really need to convince me at all that housekeeping was the track that I should look at, because I would learn the most in the shortest amount of time. Then this role popped up down here at the InterContinental Wellington. I got to come into it totally fresh, not really having an idea other than you coordinate a whole group of people, which is normally quite a large group, and you make sure the rooms get cleaned. What I didn't realise were the different facets of the role. You look at your financial management, you have the biggest budgets to work with, and that's in procurement and also in wage cost. So you become financially savvy really fast, or you hear about it. It's in such a big department. We've got about 70 people in it, so looking at the different levels of leadership and development is huge. And then of course bringing in the guest piece. So even though we are what we call heart of house and we don't have so many guest facing staff, we do have interactions, and there are ways that we can absolutely make that guest experience special. So that's a big part of what we do as well in housekeeping. We've embarked on a really big project where we were looking at getting some nice new amenity trays and moving away from a cardboard product. So we had to look at the financial viability, what the impact on that would be to the guest. So that was something that we worked on with my assistant manager, and we priced it out. We looked at the rollout, getting it designed and bringing that through. We also worked with Ashley & Co, which are a lovely New Zealand company, and they've made a bath salt for us, which is this beautiful boutique bath salt that they only sell to us, which is quite a cool project. You kind of think procurement, you buy the toilet paper, you buy the coffee, you buy the cleaning supplies, which you do, and that's where your supplier management and that stock control piece is important. But there's another really exciting creative piece to it, that if you manage financially well, you have space to do, which is quite exciting. We've got 236 rooms. We're a 5-star hotel. We buy a lot of linen and toweling, and it always has to be premium. We can't give our guests something that has the smallest pen mark on it. So we give our seconds of linen and toweling to quite a few different charities around Wellington, one of them being the SPCA, and they cut them up and they use them as bedding and as cleaning for their little puppies and little kittens looking for homes. So we've connected with boomerang bags, with Vinnie's Resell, with the Women's Refuge. Vinnie's Resew, they created some of the sheets that we had into little duvets and blankets for the prenatal care up at the Wellington Hospital. People ask me, what's it like to be an executive housekeeper? You're a counsellor, you are a procurement manager, you have to be the disciplinarian, you have to be the nurturer, you have to be the developer, you have to be the coach, you have to be the strategist, you have to be the connector and the communicator. It's such a big role, and the exciting thing is it is what you make it. I've actually just become a member of the RISE program, which is an InterContinental Hotels Group initiative, and it's to support female up-and-coming general managers. It's something that I'm very, very passionate about and something I'm very driven towards. My aspiration is absolutely to work as a general manager.